Taylor's left rattled when Brooke makes her move at the fashion show. At Forrester Creations, the fashion show continues on the runway as the influencers and Christine from Genoa City look on, all smiles. Backstage, Ivy, Steffi and Carter enthuse about how great everything looks. Donna and Katie tell Eric that Brooke is getting into her glam to model the showstopper. Eric wants Ridge to remember who he is with Brooke. He wants them to get back together. Donna says nothing will stop her from getting up on that stage. In the locked room, Brooke exclaims to Taylor that this is a vault. It locks from the outside. Taylor didn't bring her phone, so they're trapped. Brooke rants that this just proves her point. You have no business here at Forrester Creations. Backstage, Steffi reminds the models to really sell the fragrance out there. Katie does a voiceover reminding the crowd of the new product. Zend and Will gush about how much the crowd is feeling it. Will looks over at Elektra and grins. Meanwhile, the audience members breathe in the scent created by Daphne Rose. In the locked room, Brooke rants at Taylor that this is a very important day for her and Forrester Creations. Taylor wonders why she's in a robe. In the locked room, Taylor can't understand why Brooke's freaking out so much. Is she claustrophobic? She didn't do this on purpose and isn't thrilled about it either. Brooke would like to get along and be friends. Or adults for the sake of the kids and grandkids. Taylor thinks it's important for her to be honest about betraying Ridge. A day like this might not have happened again. Every time he looks at her, he's reminded of how she made him feel. I don't think there's one thing you could do to make Ridge see you differently again. Brooke smirks knowingly. Brooke keeps pounding on the door and calling out. Taylor wants to know if she'll ever give up on Ridge. Brooke says he still calls her his Logan. Taylor doesn't want him calling her that anymore. Brooke looks at the video feed and realizes it's almost time for the showstopper. She resumes pounding on the door and hollering. Backstage, Will and Elektra tell Katie that Brooke's gone missing. They've looked everywhere. They head off to find her. Meanwhile, Carter, Ridge, Steffi, Zend, and Daphne watch the runway and Ridge and Carter talk about how happy they are they've made peace. Ridge goes to give his dad a hug, but Eric admits he's worried. I'm worried about the showstopper. In the locked room, Brooke tells Taylor that Ridge needs her. Taylor says he's busy and isn't thinking about her. Brooke snaps. He will be. Katie, Elektra, and Will arrive outside the door and realize Brooke is in there. The blonde hollers that Taylor locked her in there. Katie promises they'll get her out. Charlie shows up and rants that this is a secure area. Katie tells him her sister's locked in the vault. Charlie comes up with the key and Katie lets Brooke out. In the backstage area, Eric tells Ridge to go talk to the audience while he finds the showstopper. Katie waves Eric over. Ridge goes out on the runway and thanks everyone for being there. Behind the scenes, Donna, Katie, and Eric get Brooke into the showstopper. Eric tells the blonde she's stunning. Ridge is going to feel the same way he always has. He thanks him. He tells her, "Go on." On stage, Ridge is telling the crowd they may have to cut the show short, when Brooke steps out behind him on the runway. He recalls Brooke in Portofino as he marvels at her in the white gown, shakes his head and marvels. Brooke holds out her hand and he runs up to take it. Behind the curtain, Taylor watches the two of them together with dismay.